Jai Jaganath. Today I am going to tell you some of the 10 shocking, existing and mystic facts even today in the Poori Jaganath Dham, which is situated near the Bhubaneswar in Odessa. The first point is the Sudarshana Chakra, which is popularly known as Neela Chakra, which is made out of Ashtadhatus, which is installed on the top of the temple Gopuram, and it can be visible in the circumference of 16 kilometers from anywhere from the temple and from all the directions. And the wonder is, wherever from you see from that temple within 16 kilometers, you feel that the chakra is facing you. It's an architectural marvel, or mystic, or divine mesmerism, or magic, or revelations that you only decide. So far, several people has conducted a research scientifically. They could not conclude with the perfect reason or solid reason. Then the second point, which is amazing, the flag over the Gopuram, just above the sanctum sanctorium, which flies towards the origin of the wind. With origin of the wind. And the most important thing is, in the everyday evening, the flag is removed and offered to the people as a prasada. As a raksha also, they tear it into small pieces. You get it? But to climb that such a tall structure, there is no ladder, there is nothing is used. A person who climbs it is when he is climbing in the Shirshasana, that is, his legs are up and his head is down. Such a risky feat. He climbs like that and change the new flag. But so far in the temple history, never ever, no casualty, or someone has fallen or sustained a fractures or nothing, no such history. Is it not amazing? So coming to the third point, that such a tall Gopuram in the very sunny day of any day, okay, sun moves from east to west, sun rises and sets. Usually if any structure just opposite to him makes the shadows, but here in this temple, at any given time of the day before sunset, there is no shadow falling around the temple, in the temple or nearby temple complexes. It's a very amazing and the reason behind this is no one knows. Then, very interesting factor I am going to discuss with you now. That's the kitchen. The kitchen, it is been cooked on the firewood, no gas, nothing is no modern amenities. From where they would fetch that so much of wood, that is, when there is a Jaganath Radhayatra, 3 chariots are constructed with the wood, and after the Radhayatra they break, dismantle that rathas and bring it to the kitchen and use same as a firewood. And the prasadam is always cooked in a mud earthen pots of a different sizes. They keep, suppose this is a fire, okay, this is a fire, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 of a different sizes. Of the mud vessels they cook the prasad. Okay, the first to cook is the topmost pot. The one which is in touch, in proximity of the wooden fire, that is last it will get cooked. Even French people, some of the Germans, if they were not allowed actually into the kitchen, but then they tried to know the fact and the wonders of kitchen in the world of this kind exist. No one knows how it happens. And once the food is cooked, it has no flavor, it has no taste, it has no fragrance. Unlike other temples, the entire prasadam which is cooked, it is been taken into the sanctum sanctorium in front of the Jaganath. They go and offer. Once they come out of the sanctum sanctorium or the garbhagruha, The entire prasada has a divine fragrance. Okay, then from where it has come, the divine taste, the divine smell, everything it enters, and it's an experience that you should have it. I cannot just explain in any of the verbal words. That is, and it has been brought into Anand Bazaar. It has been distributed to the people, and they break the mud parts. And the most important thing you note is 20,000 people are fed. Not even an ant or a fly or any of insect you find there. So it is something very great to note it. Then comes to the Singadwar when you are entering from the eastern direction of the temple. There is two lion statues just either side of the Singadwar. Poori anywhere, because it's very proximity to the sea, you hear the regurgitation or Samudra Gosha or the sound which comes out of tide and dams, or even with everything you can hear. Till both the sides I told you at the Singadwar, the main entrance. If you cross these two lion structures, you will never hear. It's a pin drop silence. Once you cross and enter into the temple, anywhere in the temple again you can hear the Samudra Gosha. You experience next time when you go, whatever I am saying, you experience. Okay. Then, one more interesting fact. Usually in the temples you see some kind of birds, pigeons usually. Then in this Poori above the temple, never ever so far no one has seen any bird is flying or any bird is sitting on the temple complex, which is a wonder of the wonders. And as I told you, in the temple premises you can hear the Samudra Gosha. Jaganath ji was not getting a sleep night after the Devadas is dancing. Devadas is singing the Ashtapadis of Jayadeva Kavi, who has written in the temple Ashtapadis, wonderful poetry. The one which you are hearing a music behind when I am talking, that is a Chandra Charchita in Mohana Raga, which is my favorite raga, because I sing Mohan Raga so well and apt. People used to call me, my friends who are co-learners of the music of Carnatic music, they used to call me, you are not Dinesh Chandra Bhargava, you are Mohana Chandra Bhargava. Of course, because of Kuchipudi dance which I learned, Kuchipudi people, they adore, they practice Mohana Raga so well. So the Bedi Anjane, there is a just and the western, just behind the main temple, just behind western side, just outside of the prakaram, that is the walls, if you go adjacent, touching the main wall of the temple prakara, you find one Hanumanji temple. He is known as Bedi Anjaneya. Bedi means cufflets has been put on his hands. Why? Very strange, right? Because Jagannath ji, after night 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, once if the Devadasis all they go to sleep, even he wants to sleep, but then because of the roaring sounds of the tides and ebbs, and even every day he was getting disturbed, not able to sleep properly. He called the Hanuman, he said, please be there and see that the sound should not come inside so I can sleep well, sound sleep. But Hanumanji is a Ramadasa, he is a Dasa, servant of the Shri Ram. Sometimes he used to go and see what his Lord, his mastership, his Lord, what is he doing, and come back. Meanwhile, one day Jagannath ji found out Hanumanji is slipping out from his duty, what he has ordered him. Then he called Hanuman and he put a cufflets, handcuffs, and make him to sit there. And why I am telling this is, western side, if you cross the entrance just you go out of the prakaram, the walls, fortified walls, you after the and you stand opposite to the Bedi Hanuman, you will never able to hear the sea sounds. But one step here and you try to enter in the main entrance, backside hind entrance, wicket gate, you find pin of silence. Is it not a wonder of wonder? Which science can explain all these things? If they come with a good reason, I also appreciate. But our Indian seers, Indian saints, long ago, I mean, they have given all the proofs. These are not just a cock and bull stories associated with every proof. Yat bhavan tad bhavati. If you believe, you get it. Sa mati ya dhruti. If you just, as I am thinking, if you also think, you will get it. Otherwise, it's human impossibility. I mean, you surrender, you get everything. You stop your logic, then magic starts working and you will be more convincing. Jai Jaganath. You also all say Jai Jaganath, Jai Jaganath, Jai Jaganath. Namaskaram to everybody. Namaskaram to Guru Maharaj.